B6, I'm demonstrating on how to handle breakages. Can you let me have one list here? Okay. So when dealing with breakages, there is some equipment you are supposed to use so that they should be in place. You are supposed to have the thick grooves whereby you are going to handle if it is fragile items. Then you are supposed to have the first aid kit. You are supposed to have a disposable wet towel. You are supposed to have the broom, the detergent. You are supposed to have what you call the siding, wet siding, whereby you want to place to alert people that what you are doing, place is very wet. Then you are supposed to have the detergent should be friendly to food because we are in a restaurant. So I've mentioned the protective gloves, the brooms and the dust pans, the towel, but if you don't have the towel, you can pick, because you have worn the gloves, the big gloves, you can pick the large pieces. Then you are supposed to have wet floor siding. Then you have tumbling disposable towel, whereby you are going to pick, you are going to move what you call the fragments, what the remains. Then you have what you call the mobile or basket, the buckets. Yeah, those are the items I'm going to use. Then I'm going to demonstrate in case there is breakages. Assume this is my breakages, because I was looking for the high tubes that the technician was not around. I'm assuming that what I'm using right now is the breakages. So if this is the breakages that's happened, what you're supposed to do, number one, you're supposed to stop what you are doing for safety. When you stop what you are doing for safety, it means continue. That means someone can pass that place and he can maybe fall, or he can be injured by those fragile items. Then, when you're stopping what you're supposed to do, you have to mind about the customer first, because the customer cannot wait, because you are serving the customer. So just excuse my customer is I relocate the customer to a different place. Then the second step, you're supposed to alert the guests, other guests, and the colleagues that we are working with, because the place already is dangerous. So I have to use a polite to inform the right way by informing that something has happened, breakages has happened. Then after I've informed them, then I will just now wear my thick gloves. The reason why we are using the thick gloves is because what we are handling is what we call, it is very fragile. It can hurt you. Yes. What kind of food is that? The China. It's the plate. Dinner plate. So after wearing the gloves, have to separate, because there is food which was on that plate. So I have to separate the food and what?
Breakages.
And the plates. So Before I separate, I have to put the setting that there is something that is happening here. I can use cleaning in progress, or if you don't have the cleaning in progress, you can use a chair to execute the place so that if the guests or the customers or the staff cannot use that area. Then I will want to I want to separate the food from what? From
Breakage.
the grasses. The reason why I'm separating the food and the grasses is because we are going to use the disposable, different disposable, because the fragile items should use a very thick disposable paper where I want to dispose. And the food debris, I want to put it in a dustbin whereby it's decomposed. That's the reason why I'm separating the food from the plates. After that, after separating the food remains, then I want to pick the bigger items. That's the reason why I'm using what? The thick what? Thick gloves. I can pick with my hands because I'm using the gloves, or I can use what you call the dust pan. Then I want to put in a very thick cotton I want to put it here, but this paper should be recorded. Because the reason why we are recording this paper is because those cleaners, because I'm going to dispose it somewhere, those who are going to handle, you might find that they are going to injure themselves, isn't it? So you are supposed to record it that what you are put it inside. Then I want to pick the big one. Then after picking the big one, then I'm going to use the dustpan broom to remove the fragments. I'm going to remove the fragments. Then I put it in the dustpan bin. After that, I'm going to mop the place, because even if you remove the fragments, it cannot be enough. But before I mop the place, I have to use a wet what? I'm going to use a wet disposable towel so that you can remove those fragments before you mop it. So it's a disposable. So I'm going to then I put it in with that wet disposable towel. Then after that, I'm going to mop it. How am I going to mop it? I'm going to come with my bucket, mopper. I'm going to use a detergent. When you are using a detergent, make sure, because it's a restaurant, you are supposed to use something that is friendly to food. Because if you use something that is very strong, it's like you may poison the what? Maybe you pollute the environment, or something can cause maybe to the food. So you use something that is friendly to food. So inside there is water and that detergent. Then when I want to mop the place, I'm not going to mop on the tip of where the accident occurred, have to move even to the surrounding because those fragments might splash to an area, isn't it? So I'm going to mop it. After that, I'm done. Then I'm going to take my packages to a safe place where it's going to be disposed. After that step, you have to wait the place to be dry because it's not safe. Then, as you are waiting for the place to be dry, you are supposed to report the incidents to the what? The supervisor, head waiter, the person who is around. The reason why we are reporting it is because after that